Last time in the Wildspace.
Entire colony missing. Normal communication. Next day, nada. Moon Dancer approaches. There appears to be a lot of iron around the colony. The shuttle slows down and comes to a stop edge of the colony. The door slides open, and he motions for you guys to go.
We swing the door open as fast as physically possible.
Throw open the door and you bring up your crossbow. Your crossbow almost runs into a purple mushroom. You scan the room with your eyes. You see, like, it's filled with these.
What the fuck? I'm gonna step back and I'm gonna close the door with my little hand.
And you see, crawling along the wall that you just passed by, a gigantic green, shambling, like, bunch of vines.
Maddox, there's a thing!
Miles, when you take a moment, you look at the bar, and you're like, that's kind of strange. It's like they left, like, mid-drink. And as you're staring at it, the drink that you're looking at just gets plowed over by a foot as he slides across the bar and lands on the other side. As he looks down at it, all of you are covered in, like, this brown-ish ichor. As he wipes up some of it, he actually spits into his hand. You see the brown ichor turn into a red. It's blood.
The shuttle making its way back to the Moon Dancer. As it's flying along, you guys you're buckled in because you know that
fuck the rules, I don't buckle shit.
You know, I hear those things kill more people than they save, actually.
Yeah.
Drea, the reserve spelljammer on the ship, and Milty, the orc barbarian arms master, is in between you. Drea's actually one piloting the shuttle. As you're making your way towards the Moon Dancer, it's kind of silent in the shuttle itself, as Maddox is off in the front. He's turned to face you guys because that's how the seat is oriented, but he's just kind of sitting and pondering,
Looking at his hand he just spit into with blood in it.
He's more looking out the window more than anything else.
Did he wipe his hand off? Did he at least wash his hand, or does he just still have a bloody hand?
he actually licked it up. No, he fucking wiped it off. Like,
did he do it on his pant leg? Is he that kind of guy, or did he get like a handkerchief out?
Yeah,
it's very important to build his personality.
He really doesn't give a shit. It's on his pant leg.
Oh, let's go.
And as the shuttle makes its way towards the Moon Dancer, this is the first time, not the first time you guys have seen this ship, but every time you see the ship, you're in a little bit of awe.
I was gonna say, I hope I've seen this ship before.
Yes,
Wake up
the Moon Dancer, it's like any other Spelljammer ship. A lot of them are modeled after different creatures that you can find throughout Wildspace. This one it has legs in which it can land, but it also has one big curved tail.
Okay, tail.
That's neat.
As the ship is shaped like a scorpion.
Wait, does the name imply that they're giant scorpions on moons?
You take what you will. The shuttle makes its way onto the Moon Dancer. A bay door opens. You guys fly inside.
Wait.
Make a flying noise. More flying. Yes. Okay.
It comes to a landing, and the doors open. You guys exit almost in silence. As you guys start to dissipate into the ship, Maddox, meeting room now.
Okay.
Off to the meeting room.
He leads you guys into the war/meeting room. There's one big oval table in the middle. It is hooked up to the system, so they're able to have like projections of things on the actual table itself. There's no chairs.
There's no chairs?
No chairs.
This is a fucking... I'm gonna file an OSHA complaint.
So as you walk in, you see Maddox types a couple of things onto his wrist, grabs it and throws it onto the screen in front of you. It shows pictures of Sangus, where you just left. As
Vacation photos.
you two, Miltsy and Drea, file in and take your spots around the table. Max stares at the pictures for a moment, turns around to you guys. So it looks like, because of the high humidity and the elemental combination of the air, caused blood to hang in the air like a haze.
Oh.
If it didn't, he types a couple things into his wrist again, grabs it. It would look like this. He throws up. It's a different picture of a different colony. It's very similar style buildings, but the buildings, the ground itself, are covered in red.
Well, that makes my solution much more difficult.
I thought we just burned the whole planet.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, I was gonna say I think the trees ate the people and converted them into oxygen, so we should just napalm the whole damn thing.
So as these pictures are thrown on there, Max looks at the pictures, looks at you guys. This is Groton, the colony. This was taken about an hour or so ago.
Oh, okay. Is this happening frequently now?
I don't know.
Cool.
Groton isn't near here. It's
Fuck.
more. He then types a couple things, pulls up a map of Wildspace, and points at it's down here.
Fucking damn it, man. Okay, these are on opposite sides of the bottom end of the galaxy.
Groton went silent 2 days ago.
When did this one go silent?
I believe it was a couple of weeks.
Alright. And nothing else has gone silent? Have any other colonies gone silent, or is this just a slow march of progress? We're all gonna die soon.
As of right now, we have 3 more colonies that have gone silent.
Fuck, man! Where at? Is it all down here?
So it's pointing. There's one down here. There's one down here. There's one
Alright.
over here.
Fuck, that's too high. I was gonna suggest a big galactic wall down there.
We're gonna build a wall.
And then napalm it.
It's all happening in the same general area. It seems to be farther away from a lot of the larger civilizations.
Well, that's good, except for Uter.
Yeah, Uter's kind of in the middle of it, but it's hard to reach their Uter to begin with.
Yeah, they're probably fine.
Is that how you pronounce that?
Uter? Yes.
Uter? Oh,
Yes.
Has a sister planet
I wanna
with
go
an S
older.
on the end.
like oatmeal.
Don't you fucking start now.
Hey, there's a planet called Brapper up there.
Either
Brapper and Uterus.
You know who has uterus?
there is not a Brapper.
Yes, there is in the eye.
There
right?
is
There's
Brapper.
a Brapper. Yeah.
It's Brapus. It's Brapus.
It's Brapus on the left, and there's Bethia on the bottom of the other eye. That's Brapus.
Boothia. I like Boothia. That one's cool.
Bethia.
Meet me at the Boothia.
Fort
Which
World.
Boothia? The Cologne Boothia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway, that was all in character.
But, so, with it being so close to each other, I think they might be connected.
Yeah, probably. I'd have to assume people are turning to blood.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if they're turning to blood. They could just be killed and then, hanging in the... Do they all turn into, blood air like this, or is it just this planet?
We've only saw the 2 pictures so far. The pictures from Groton, pulls up the pictures again, taken about an hour ago by a supply ship that was heading there.
Cool. Do they have, similar, ecosystems? Is that why this is happening?
No, Groton is, as he points out the pictures, more of an arid location.
Well, fuck.
The council's going to want to hear about this.
Yeah, probably.
I'll send a message ahead. We're going to have a meeting in person. Because this is going to be big.
Do I have to meet the council?
As he said that, for a moment, he just kind of looks at you. Miltsy, Drea, leave the room.
Oh.
And those two just kind of look at each other, look at you guys.
I'm gonna try and nonchalantly get up and walk with him. Like, yeah, you look like you're in trouble.
Not you.
All right, I'll put my ankle monitor on.
As they leave, the door automatically slides shut behind them. Okay, explain to me what the fuck happened during that last mission.
Oh, a bunch of mushrooms came out of the house and we ran away.
Why? You ran.
Yeah.
Why did you run?
There's
like
a shit ton of mushrooms, man. You didn't see it.
One of them, they were very threatening for things that couldn't make it over a couch.
Yes, they were. Also, there were two giant, like, fucking tentacle vine monsters.
I thought there were three. There were three giant.
Yeah, there were
tentacle vine
three,
monsters.
and they were like crawling over the wall. Well, you know, you beat it up. That shit's scary when you see it. Also, we're not all giant. Lovely man, like our commander. Wink. Well, how do you
guys
shoot
have it
a
in you.
vine, man?
You shoot
people.
it. Point your gun and shoot.
I shoot people, man. I don't know the anatomy of shooting a leaf.
I don't have a gun.
I know you don't have. You don't have a gun. Why don't you have a gun?
How does he shoot?
All I have
with
is
a
his
fucking
crossbow.
We're in the right here, man.
We need to get you a gun first off. We're in space. You need to have something.
Crossbow. Don't you dare touch his crossbow.
I'm not gonna touch his crossbow. I'm saying we need to get more weapons. You can have the crossbow and have a gun too.
Oh, more guns? Can I get more guns?
Okay, we're getting off track here.
I want a Derringer. I need it in my boot. They took it away from me when they gave me the ankle monitor, so I can't keep it there anymore.
You two, I know I'm meant for you two are leaders. I know you are.
Yeah.
The only reason I have you on this ship because I know you have it. You need to keep in mind, it's not always about survival out here.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I would have thought that too, were there actually people in that colony, but I pretty quickly assessed this whole fucking place is shit. Let's just get out of here. And then napalm it, preferably. Hey, if there were civilians, I might have done something, man.
Yeah, I know. Yes, civilians would have changed everything. If you were actual people, it would be less threatening than whatever that was. But when it comes down to it, you guys know if there's anything that comes at us, don't hesitate.
I didn't. I still pulled my gun and everything. I just wanted to, not get eaten. Because we were also getting closed in, There's one on that side, one on that side. Not very advantageous.
As he's saying that, I'm using all four of my arms, even the little ones, but I'm doing the opposite way. So the big arms go one way for that side, while the little arms go that way for the other side.
He thinks for a moment. He has his hands on the table. He's kind of thinking that might work.
What?
When we get to the rock, I'm going to have my meeting with the council. I want both of you there.
Oh, man, I hate the council.
Please say that a little louder on a council ship. That'd be great for the council. Okay. They're gonna love
Fuck
that.
You, council! I'm gonna do 2 middle fingers up to any corner of the room where there might be a camera. I'm here on his dime, not yours, bitches.
He just kind of looks at you for a moment. I fucking love you. You know that?
Yeah. That's why we're bros, man. I'm gonna hold up my fist for a bro fist.
He hits it a little too hard.
Oh!
All right.
I just
when that happens, I put one of my fists out, but because there's only an odd number of us, I just bump my own fist together. Yeah.
With one of the tinier ones.
Whoa,
yeah, exactly.
No, come here. No, come here. He puts his fist out to you. Come on, it's.
Wait,
I try and put all my 4 hands together, try and make my 4 hands look like his one big fist.
I'm gonna do both of mine out, so we can all bro fist each other.
So you just have the 3 of you guys have just your fists touching together in like one big circle.
All right, then we all do it up in the air and we go, friends.
All right, we're gonna be at the Rocket Brawl in a couple of hours. Get your rest. Do what you got to do.
Can I go unsupervised to a casino?
Yeah, we're on a ship.
Well, I mean, when we get to Brawl.
No, the meeting's gonna be as soon as we get there.
Oh,
you have plenty of time afterwards. We just gotta get.
Hell yeah!
Work first, pleasure later. You know what it is.
Book.
Stop bringing up your parole book. You'll be fine.
I will.
It's covered. We're covering it.
All right.
What is on this ship?
Actually, what is? I need
Yeah.
glass.
So, you dissipate. He goes off to his quarters. You have a couple
gonna
of
stand
hours
up and go punch
to
the nearest
yourself.
mirror.
It's the Moon Dancer is meant for slight exploration, but it's heavily armored and ready for combat.
Cool.
So this isn't a civilian ship. There's no space Walmart.
I imagine
anywhere.
Yeah.
I imagine it's a pretty kick-ass ship.
There-
Could be like a Spectre ship.
It's big, but ships for this quick of travel aren't massive.
Well, yeah, he's a stylish man. It's like a convertible of a spaceship.
Let's put the top down. So you do have a couple of hours to
Like
do what
like
you want.
4 or like 10.
I think it's about 5 hours.
5 hours. Okay.
Okay. Do we have a bar in here? Not
Uh,
for that reason, but for a different reason.
I
Can you
think
make Molotov cocktails or something?
Actually, yes, that too.
there is like not an actual bar, but there
Yes.
is just a box he bought of just like whiskey bottles.
I need one.
I have no idea what to do for 5 hours, Bryce. I gotta admit.
I know.
Hey, you're a
Lancey,
tinkerer.
Yeah,
Here,
like-
start on my big invention for me. I'll be
Lancey
back.
told me he had a fucking list. So I'm like, all right,
I
get
do, I
5
have a
hours.
list.
Well, I will let Lanty take lead on this. I'm gonna go, I guess, upgrade robot. I'm gonna go work on my
Oh
robot.
yeah.
Didn't he get
large.
injured?
He did get injured, yeah.
Oh, I have to summon fucking my dog too.
Yeah. So you probably go spend
You
your
have
time
a dog?
fixing him if you
Yeah, I
want.
do got a dog. All right, I'm gonna go sit in the corner for fucking an hour, and just
Okay.
meditate until my dog appears out of my ass.
Okay. So for the next hour, I say you both work on your pets.
Okay.
It can do repair 3 times a
Okay,
day.
wait.
Wait, Bryce, I'm always actually confused. Go
Okay.
if you can see my stuff. It says repair, and then there's brackets, and it says 3/day. Does that mean 3 times a day?
Yeah. So Lulu, you spend an hour.
Hello.
Let me close this. And after that hour, your little friend is summoned before you.
Hello, Silky. It's a little spider. I'm just gonna put him on my shoulder and just keep him there for a while. He's technically Scottish, so I expect every time he talks to have a Scottish accent in my ear.
Okay, so we're on the same page. He can talk.
Well, yeah, they can, can't they? Like to me, just to me.
Oh, the like.
It's like telepathic.
So we're saying you're using Find Familiar, right?
Yeah.
So they can't talk. They can provide you with information, but it's more like a mental thing. Like you know this information now instead of it saying words to you.
Well, he
Retcon,
does that
there's
in
a
an
Scottish
accent.
accent in my head.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
make me do a Scottish accent.
Retcon, bitch, you gotta do a Scottish accent.
No.
Bye, Silky. Okay, I'm gonna go find glass now.
So a lot of the things you have on as storage in the ship are, like I said, there's a ton of whiskey bottles.
All right, are they full?
You can find some empty ones if you look for them, maybe.
I don't think
Well,
whiskey's
is there a full
flammable, is it?
It don't matter. I actually think it is, but is there a full whiskey bottle?
Make an investigation check for me.
Okay. Maddox already drank all of it. Ooh, 18. 20!
I would love. There it goes. Sometimes
It-
it shows the dice rolls for me. Sometimes it doesn't on here.
I just googled is whiskey flammable, and the first thing is, while it can catch fire, it is not considered to be flammable. Isn't the whole definition of flammable the ability to catch fire?
What the hell?
That
It's a lie.
So
are we not including definitions of what flammable means?
that's an unnatural 20. Yeah, looking around, you're able to find a couple of bottles, full unopened bottles of whiskey.
I'm gonna pick up one, pop it open, down the whole thing.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Let's go. Wait,
God
which
help us.
saving throw? Con -1. Let's go. I'm getting hammered on the ship. 13.
So 13.
You fall off the ship. You walk off.
You
drunk.
down about 3/4 of it before your throat just doesn't let you do any more. Yeah, you start choking heavily, and you get to like
let's fucking go. Or I'm just gonna dump the rest out, and then I'm gonna take it, and I'm just gonna smash it as hard as I can on the floor.
Why?
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna smash it. I'm just gonna pour the rest out. I'm gonna take it with me. And I'm gonna go find a nice little smooth surface, hopefully, like, you know, a little bit enclosed. I'm gonna get my hammer, and I'm gonna smash the shit out of it for just like an hour. Just gonna sit here and powder this.
As you're walking to find a location to do this, now make another Constitution saving throw.
Okay. It's gonna fucking go into my face. What did I get? I can't even see. Fuck!
You got a 5, motherfucker.
As you're
dead.
walking to find a smooth location, the ship to you starts like you feel it start to rock heavily. And
Would have been on my fucking comm and be like, who's driving this fucking thing?
make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, I should be able to do that. Dex 5. Oh, never mind. 16.
As you start to stumble a little bit, you're able to catch yourself on the first step as you're about to fall down some stairs, and you're able to.
Oh my god, if I died again on the staircase, that'd be great.
You're able to regain your composure and continue on to find a flat surface. Back in your room, there's like a desk.
Okay, that'll do.
So you get back to your room. There's a flat desk you have. You have to move some things off of it to get enough space, but you can make some space.
Are there any gloves anywhere or anything?
Do you have gloves on you?
No. Can I like borrow some gloves from somebody?
You can ask around. You can do an investigation check to look on the actual ship for gloves.
All right, as a drunk man, I'm just gonna look around the room for a pair of gloves.
All right. Make a investigation check with disadvantage.
Okay. Wait, what's disadvantage? How do I do disadvantage?
Roll a second time. Take the lower one.
Okay. Ooh. 12.
Now looking around, you're not able to find any sort of gloves.
Yeah, all right,
around
fuck
you.
it. Let's start breaking the. Let's start breaking the-
Okay, before you go any further, I want to see if I can find, because I imagine like crewmen just hanging out, right?
Meanwhile,
There's some that are like currently on break. There's some that are.
I want to see if any of them are playing like poker or like blackjack or any card games.
I just imagine that cuts as I lift the hammer and it goes to his perspective, and then we're gonna cut back to me with like my throat slit. In the
Yeah, exactly. This got glass in your fucking hand.
Unfortunately, as you're looking around, there's not anybody.
No one's doing anything.
Well, in this moment,
bunch of
some of them
nerds.
are sleeping, because some of either the night crew or.
What time is it actually? That's actually a good question.
See, time and space is kind of hard.
I know, but I mean, like, oh, okay, Bryce. Here's a better question: how
Yeah.
far along till we get exhaustion from not sleeping?
For you guys,
That's a better question.
you have about, I would say, getting at least a small rest in during this trip wouldn't be a terrible idea. Your long rest could happen at the Rocket Brawl.
Oh yeah.
You could be there, You could be there for a couple of hours before
Okay.
you're gonna be feeling a little bit sleepy.
I'm gonna go rest then, but I'm gonna go plug my robot in and see if I can download some sweet dance moves for it.
Are you coming back to our room where I'm fucking hammering a glass?
Yeah, he's
So
hammering
you
glass.
walk in as he has a bottle in one hand against the table and a hammer raising up.
I
Okay.
have no concerns for this.
And I'm visibly drunk.
You're seeing.
I'm gonna brace myself to
I'll
make sure I don't get hurt.
I'll say, as he raises the hammer up, you see on the table there's about 4 to 5 marks around the bottle where the hammer already hit.
Fucking whoever's driving the goddamn ship
Now-
needs to stay still.
Now here's a better question, Bryce. Is this my table?
There is one desk in this.
It's our dorm table.
It's
Oh,
yours to share.
that's a community table. I'm gonna tackle him so he stops hitting the table.
I need my bottle. I'll do it on the floor then. It'll be fine. I'll do it in the corner.
So you grab like his arm and like
No,
him,
I tackle him.
to
I
the
wanna
floor
tackle him, bro.
fully.
God.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump over the table and tackle him.
Make a grapple check for me.
Grapple. How do I do that?
It's
That's
a
just strength, right?
yeah, strength check. I'll say based on his. So you do strength check. Lancy, for you, it's going to be a dexterity saving throw because you're drunk. It's with disadvantage.
Okay. Oh
I
my
got
god,
a
I nearly rolled a
4.
4. Okay.
Good thing it's with disadvantage.
Oh! No, I got a nat 1.
You got a nat 1 and still somehow got
dead.
6.
I'm dead.
No.
I'm gonna bite my tongue off.
You did better than me still.
Yeah, but still though, nat 1.
Did you roll that? What'd you roll for that 4? A 5. In this moment, Bryce realizes just how weak you both are.
I'm not strong. Everything else is good. The strength is the issue.
So
Does my bottle break?
With that dex save, he hits you. You just kind of rock in your chair a little bit, and that's enough. And if you didn't roll high enough, you hit your own arm, and it goes and hits against the wall and shatters.
Oh, okay, good. At least it broke.
Glass, man. All right, now I'm gonna be on the floor for an hour, just hammering little glass shards and scooping them into a pile.
I'm fine with that because it's not on the table.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
is there anything in this table, Bryce, of interest? Like I checked his drawers.
I mean, this is your guys' stuff, so if you want to store some small things in there, you can.
Is there any stuff already in there, like any paper clips or something?
Would you put
any
anything?
space?
Would you guys?
Paper clips.
It's up to you. Would you guys put anything in there?
There's a
nudie magazine of Space Baboon
I was gonna say,
in there.
the pages are conspicuously sticky.
Awesome.
I don't know if Lancey got that reference, but I know Bryce did.
I did because it runs to our video.
Yes, and you can watch that video right now if you click
Right
the link in
here,
the top
up in
corner,
the
right here.
Yeah, right there. That.
Bryce, you gotta start linking our shit in the top corners.
Whoa.
I'm still.
We gotta get synergy. We gotta Disney this. We gotta get synergy everywhere.
I have to write down times again.
Right in that top corner. Watch the binge house, everyone.
For the next hour, Moswin, you can get a short rest in, and Lulu, you're able to hammer these shards of glass into a powder, pretty much.
Perfect.
And
With that short rest, I was getting my robot some sweet dance moves. Did it learn anything?
Roll. Can you on D&D Beyond? You would just roll a D20, or do you have to actually type something?
No, I can do that. I can roll just a D20 if you want me to.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. You want
I'm
high.
gonna line my pockets with glass in the meantime.
I got an 18.
Yeah, he's able to find some good dance moves.
What moves did he
Oh.
learn, Bryce? I demand to know. I'm writing notes down.
As
On the
as you
floss.
as you walk up, he's like, "Hello, I'm able to." He's just starts doing the robot.
Robot dance moves.
I'm able to, and then it's just a compilation of just like very quick. Half of them are TikTok dance moves. You're like, are you gonna remember this entire dance? And the other one's just like flossing and getting stuff from the grocery store.
One's just fucking cheering him on while he's over on the floor scooping up glass powder.
The robot TikTok dances. I don't know what the TikTok is in space, but
His one,
TikTok.
you see, he grabs his foot and he uses his other foot to jump between his arm and his foot and land on the other side.
Oh,
cool.
holy shit, he's epic large.
Bryce, I'd like to note that's in my notes under other robot dance moves.
That's fine.
All right, I got my pocket full of glass. That's one off my list.
Why? Wait. I'm gonna have to fucking find out what this list is.
There's many things. All right, I probably can't.
If
there's
it's
probably
anything
not.
like a pocket of glass, I fear what it will actually be doing.
All right, how about can I take a little short rest now? I think I'll fucking
Yeah.
take a little nappy by and sleep off the entire hammered.
There's a chance you can sleep. There's not 100% guaranteed though.
All right, that's fine.
You drank 3/4 of a whiskey
Yeah.
bottle in an instant, so there's a chance, not a guarantee.
All right, I'm gonna light a cigarette and lay down.
I'm gonna light a cigarette and then go to bed.
Yep.
You'd be surprised how many people actually do that in real life.
My
I
neighbor
know,
burned to
that's how
death
hot-
when I was little like that.
That's how house fires start.
Yes.
That's how forest fires start sometimes.
That's how all fires
People get
start.
drunk in the woods and they light a cigarette and fall asleep in their tent and burn half the damn forest down.
Thankfully, the top bunk is a full tent.
So you take your short rest.
Do I have any trouble getting up to the top bunk?
Yeah, sure. Fuck it. Let's just do a dexterity saving throw.
I'm gonna help
Okay.
you get up. I'm gonna help you get up there.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh no, I got 14.
Yeah, I was gonna say with disadvantage, but you said with help, so it cancels the disadvantage, so you're able to get up there.
I use my 4 arms to help you get up there. I pick my 2 big arms, get you under the shoulders, and then my 2 little arms like push on your ass.
Yeah.
Push you on top.
Just elevate me up. That's actually how I always get to bed.
The most
Mom's
dexterous
gonna look
person
at
on
me.
the ship needs help getting to the top bunk.
Exactly.
Every time. So you're able to get up into bed. You're able to have your short rest. Go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay, if I choke to death in my sleep. Ooh, 20.
It's mainly to see you had a natural 20, but you got a 19.
Yeah, because I'm broken.
So yeah, with the short rest, you're able to, like you have many times along your journey through life.
Yeah, I'm trained.
You're able to sober up quickly after a short nap.
He just gets hammered and passes out.
See, Derek, you know I love my repercussions for your own actions, right?
Yep.
Blue's gonna piss me off, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yep.
mhm.
I have a feeling.
His entire thing is built around that.
So, do you do anything, Mazwin, in that hour while you're?
Well, no, I spent my time watching my robot trying to learn how to dance.
No,
Flossing in the corner.
he legitimately knows some dances, but
Yeah.
there's a couple. He's like, I don't know how. Like they kind of like do a arm thing and a kick thing at the same time. I don't fully get it, but I'm getting there. Is there anything else you guys want to do before you get to the rock?
How much time do we have?
You have about 2 hours.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna start on my little grappling hook, on like just drawing up plans for my little grappling hook.
Sure. Go ahead and make a. What's happening there?
Do have Tinker's tools.
Tinker's tools. But since you're writing up plans, yeah, you can go ahead and make a Tinker's tools check for me.
Okay.
You're both proficient in thieves' tools and Tinker's tools, by the way.
Yeah, we steal a lot of shit.
Hell yeah. 14.
14.
Is that right? No, it's 2. 14. 16.
16.
This is why we needed a tool, you see, because I can't even do basic kindergarten math.
That is weird that that's not an option, just to do tool rolls.
Yeah.
D&D Beyond's great for a lot of things, but they come short on some stuff.
They come short on a lot of stuff.
With that check, you do have a good plan laid out. So every now and then you're at the desk, you show it to Mazwin, like, is this good?
Yeah.
And he just kind of looks over and just kind of
Mazwin,
nods.
any input? Do you have any input on this? You're a build guy.
I am a build guy. Do I have?
Help me.
So wait, how good does it look? It was a 16, so it looks pretty nice. You said,
I mean,
right?
it could work. Yeah.
Nah, no input.
All right, thanks, man.
Keep working.
Hell yeah. So do I have like a general idea of what I need now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll just add that to my list of shit.
Dude,
I need
it's for a
to do.
grappling hook, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just need a hook and rope.
No, I want to shoot it. I want to.
Oh,
go
okay, like a
places.
grappling gun. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a
I wanna-
Batman. Like a Batman gun.
I want to attach it to my wrist, and I want to just be like, okay, goodbye.
I actually wanted to do that in a D&D game once, and I didn't know how to explain it.
The government took it from me.
Because I wanted one like that, where you could grapple with it, but I also wanted to be like Scorpion from Mortal Kombat, where you could shoot it.
Yeah.
I will say during this travel, you do realize that Maddox hasn't really come out of his room. During a lot of the travel you've had, he's usually around sometimes, like the vast majority of the time.
Well, he's worried about all the blood in the air. That seems reasonable to sit in your room and think about.
Oh. Can I call my criminal contact and see if there's like, hey, can I get any updates? Have there been any fucking other like spooky blood people happening in the underworld?
So you can send a message out to have him get back to you if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
So
I'm gonna write, dearest bro. Have anybody turn blood? Thank you, love you, goodbye.
Anyone turn blood.
He doesn't get back to you right away.
XOXO kisses.
You guys are just outside the Rock of Brawl, so you're probably gonna land and stuff before he gets back to you.
Okay, that's fine.
So, as the Moon Dancer approaches the Rock of Brawl, you get a good view of it. It would be just a floating rock in space. It's a lot smaller than other planets you've seen. But this one, you notice.
It's just that it's cold outside. That's my price.
Maybe it's cold outside.
The building itself, well, the planet itself is, again, a planet, but it is completely covered with buildings.
It's like the White Comet Empire.
It's almost like the buildings themselves created a new shape for the rocket brawl.
Ooh.
So it's almost like now it looks like a spiky ball with the spikes being buildings as it comes off of it.
Ooh, neat.
Like Katamari Damacy.
Yeah, pretty much. And shooting out from all of these, there are just like long, like sticks that ships dock onto, and you're able to go down to the rocket brawl past all the buildings. So there are currently probably hundreds, maybe even more ships currently docked at the rock.
This looks like a big fuzzy ball of shit.
Yeah, it's just a big old fuzzy ball of shit.
So where do we land actually?
So you guys, every single ship they have these long sticks that you're able to dock onto.
Mm-hmm.
So the ships themselves, with the ones with legs, literally grab onto the stick like a bug. Okay. As the Moon Dancer lands, Maddox emerges from his quarters. He goes. Pretty much a lot of the ship's crew, once it lands and the ship settles, are able to leave and make their way around the rocket brawl to wherever they please. So when it lands, he meets with you guys. All right, the council's waiting for us, so right into the meeting.
Oh fuck!
He
Do I have to give up my gun?
No, why would you?
Well,
you're with me. You're fine.
Yeah. Okay. Just gonna keep my hand there. I'm gonna keep my hand on my pocket glass.
Don't. Your pocket glass, not your gun.
Yeah. No.
I feel like because it's glass and it's like shattered fraction pieces,
no,
like it would start to cut your skin.
It's a powder. It's
I know, but it still would hurt.
Yeah, it would. That's why I'm gonna fucking I'll glass somebody.
So he leads you guys down onto the actual rocket brawl and further in, as the council's entire workspace is under the surface of the rock.
I am gonna light up a cigarette so fucking hard right in this council chamber.
As the it's just a one big long elevator you're pretty much on from space all the way down to the surface, through the surface, down farther down.
Can we have a
would that be
conversation?
Would that be far down, like in feet, or far down, like stories or miles? How far?
It's approaching like a mile long.
Okay.
Where you're traveling.
Okay.
So we're here for a while, just chilling in an elevator.
And Max is just kind of looking forward. He's standing in the front of the elevator, looking at the door, pretty much, just waiting.
Is he also smoking, or am I just the only one here in the elevator?
You're the only one smoking right now.
All right, cool. Just gonna stand in the elevator, just waiting. So, how about that trip, huh?
It was interesting.
Mm-hmm. I got drunk.
Like you normally do?
Yeah. So we're one short on the old whiskey there now.
That's why we bought them.
Yeah. So how about that council, huh?
There.
As soon as he says that, I hit the button. Even though I know it won't get me there faster, I hit the button to see if it'll make the elevator go down quicker.
Just with all your hands.
All the hands.
You know that won't make it go faster, right?
Yeah, it makes me feel better.
Yeah.
Maybe the elevator will fall, and that'll just save us all the trouble.
No, they have like brakes on it.
Yeah, but
there hasn't been an elevator falling incident since whatever year. What year is this, Bryce? Again?
So the elevator eventually slows down and comes to a stop. And Max leads you guys through a couple of hallways that are very well maintained, very well decorated. A lot of them are.
State building.
It looks like a state building, heavily. There's a lot of things on the walls are pictures of former council members. A lot of them have like the service state they served for, and all of them look fucking rich as hell. And there is the pattern you see among them because the main council has 7 members. There's 7 is one representative from 7 of the races: human, elf, orc, dragonborn, gif, dwarf, and asmer are represented on the council. Every other major race has a representative on the under council. The under council.
So they're bigots, I see. Why there gotta be an under council? Why can't they just be one big council?
That's what I'm saying, Moscow.
So the under council has a representative from every other race on there. Oftentimes they have another job along with being on the under council.
Bryce, I have a question.
Yes.
Because I don't talk. I have telepathy
Yeah.
of some sort. Does that mean I can actually just? I'm not sure he can talk back to me privately, but can I just talk back to Joe? I almost said fucking Joe.
Joe.
Joe. Can I talk back to Luz
Luz.
privately?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay.
You won't be able to respond quite.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just gonna glare at paintings, and then you can just say what I'm thinking.
Okay, I was just curious about that.
Yeah, so you're able to talk to him without other people knowing, but him responding back is the issue.
Okay, I was just curious.
I'll put Silky on his shoulder, and then have him communicate to him.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, no, we'll do Morse code. I'll do Morse code with the.
You're gonna
fucking,
tap.
like,
You're gonna tap
yeah.
on me.
And it's saying fuck the council.
So as Maddox leads you along these hallways, it eventually leads to a very large double doors. The motherfucker pushes them both open with force as he leads you guys into, which is a larger space.
As he walks in, as we walk in, he pushes both doors open. I can't reach both of them. I'm gonna take the one on my left. I'm gonna slam it closed. So now one door is open and one door is closed.
Hell yeah. Anarchy.
And the doors lead into best way to describe it is a large council room. There is a large podium, like curved podium in front of you that has the 7 members of the council on it. And there is a small central circular area where Maddox strolls into the middle of.
To the left is a small table with a really shitty uneven legs. That's for the under. That's for the under one.
The kiddies table. The
Yeah, exactly. That's for the non-important races.
Yeah.
The important races get the good one.
It has the 7 of them, and there is a larger curved desk, like sitting arrangement behind them. There is a large number, like maybe about a dozen or so, under council members behind them. It's not all of the under council. The under council's significantly larger than this. It's probably almost twice the size. But you have the main council there, as well as like about half of the under council. Mosman, you do see your Thrakreen representative. You guys have been forced like into the back row, but he's there.
Yeah, I know. Bunch of bigots.
Bunch of fucking. They're all bigots. Just gonna shoot him. Just gonna do like a little peace sign as I walk in.
So, as he strolls into the middle of the circle, they're talking amongst themselves, kind of quiet. As the council member, the Asmer, in front of her, it just says Zadie. Spectre Maddox, we have heard word of some troubling information that you sent earlier. We have gathered the council like you requested. What have you brought to us? Maddox takes a moment. He types into his wrist again, grabs the thing, tosses it onto like a screen into the space next to him, which actually becomes like a hologram. And it shows the pictures of Sanctus and the pictures from Groton. These two colonies, sorry, I apologize.
I wish.
have gone quiet, and now they've gone missing. All that's left behind in their steed is blood.
In the air.
Yes, his emotions over to you. Sanctus, their humidity is high enough and right chemical compound in the air that the blood itself was able to become a mist as we arrived. These pictures from Groton have been taken by a supply ship that arrived there now several hours ago. We have heard word of Lumina, Atlas Station, and Shepherd Station have gone quiet. The last word was about 50 hours ago from Lumina.
Is that the most recent one?
I believe this is bigger than what it looks like right now. We've had colonies go quiet in the past. It's been power outages and stuff like that, but having the entire colony covered in blood, assuming from the people who live there, is worrisome.
They also got shrooms.
He just looks over at you. I appreciate you trying to help, but I got this.
Hey, we fought a little shroom guy, man. It was scary.
He looks back at that council, not even responding. Someone is taking entire colonies, leaving their blood spilled in the streets. No other remains. This matter needs more than just one ship looking into this. And
Yeah,
Zadie,
probably.
and actually, the GIF council member, in front of the GIF, he's large hippo creature, hippo man.
Oh.
This is council member Rube Sampson in front of him.
What
We
I'm
don't
gonna do-
have any other specters that can help you, Maddox. You know this. And he just Max doesn't flinch. I know. That's why I'm proposing you give me another ship.
Oh.
There's some quiet murmuring amongst the under council. Some of the other actual main council members talk to themselves as well. The motion's over to you two. They will captain it.
Oh, will we?
They'll be working under me as their commodore.
Does that mean I get to take the ankle monitor off? I just hold that up to the council.
And then there's some of the under council members kind of like point towards you and is like just pointing down at their feet, like referencing your ankle monitor. All we need is funding for another ship. We will look into this matter. We will have more arms, more firepower to figure out what is happening.
And I have turned a new leaf, and I'm really looking forward
He walks
to
over and
helping
puts his hand
aiding all
over
of
your
you.
mouth.
Just so I want to help, man.
You can't silence me psychologically. My stuff. He can't be quiet. Because he's changed over a new leaf. He's actually much better now.
And I just
He's
hold
doing
up a
great.
I just hold up a big thumbs up.
He's actually he only breaks glass every now and then.
Zadie, the Asmer, is quiet for a moment. All right. Well, we'll now vote in favor of giving Spectre Maddox the funding for a
Mosquin,
second ship.
I'm whispering this in his ear. Psychologically influence the vote. Make you
Can't do that.
imitate their voices in their own heads.
That's
They think it's their thought.
That's not how that works at all.
So they starting with you, Councilmember DJ, and on the far left you see a human female. She has like black hair cut right above her shoulders. She, in front of her, says Councilmember DJ. She has in front of her, there is literally a panel, and she hits a button, and there is a vote for. So,
Oh,
it goes down the line. It's like, next vote is Kira Tiro, and next one is an elf male, Kira Tiltier. He's very lanky, very thin, but very tall.
Elfman.
He hits a mark on his, and there's another vote for. Next is Zal the Disfigured, and then there's an
You're
orc.
doing great, Moscow.
There is an orc woman. In front of her, it says Zal the Disfigured. She's as buff as all hell. She is heavily scarred to the point where, like, she can't close the left side of her mouth fully from a scar.
Oh.
Yeah, look at the freak.
I
say with my big mandible.
She hits a button, and you have a vote against. Next up is Almus Taskris.
Right.
Is
Enemy
the
list.
Dragonborn. He is a silver Dragonborn, very eloquent, dressed. He thinks for a moment, staring at you two heavily. Looks over at Maddox.
I'm gonna shoot a little thumbs up.
He hits a button, and there's another vote for.
Oh, see, it worked.
Next is Rube Sampson, the GIF. He's not taking his eyes off Maddox. As soon as it pops up for him, he hits a button, and immediately there's a vote against. Next is Bunrig Bronzebreaker, is a dwarf man, very stocky, very long red hair. As he's sitting there, he looks over at you guys, and another vote for. And then
Hell yeah.
next one is
See, dwarves
Zadie.
know what's up.
She looks over at you two, hits the button, and another vote for. As
Hell yeah.
The vote ends in 5v2 in favor.
Hell yeah.
The
Bosman
vote-
looks slightly worried.
The vote has passed. You will get the funding for a second ship before you do. She motions towards you two. Could you two please step forward?
Oh boy. It's gonna do another little peace sign, be like, hey fellas, been a minute.
So for those who are unaware of the two that stand before us, could you two please just introduce yourself quickly?
Bryce,
Okay.
actually, I'm not going to introduce myself. I'm going to have my robot introduce me.
Oh hell yeah.
He steps forward, he grabs a microphone, he brings it to his face even though he has speakers in his chest.
Yeah.
This right here is Moswin Atkins.
Just gonna do
He's
my
amazing.
hand.
I do like presidential hand waves, like those,
Yeah.
like the Queen.
He built me, he's my dad.
Yes.
As he says, I feel like as soon as he says, he's my dad, you feel like you take your microphone from him just to get him to stop talking for a moment.
No, I accept him as my robot son.
And then he walks over to you, Lulu. And this is Lulu. He's a criminal.
I am. I think I've robbed like at least 6 of you in the past, but New Leaf.
New Leaf, he's a
New
tree
Leaf.
now.
Yeah, I am. That's kind of ironic because that's what we're like going to fight right now, whatever. But you know, and I'm still smoking during all this.
So Zadie takes a moment to just rubbing her head. Maddox apparently has a lot of faith in the both of you.
I have faith in him.
Captain Moswin, Captain Lulu.
Oh!
With this power comes the responsibility that comes with it. Everything you do acting as the captains of your ship will be mirrored as if Maddox himself were doing it.
Oh.
Yeah.
You are not only representing your ship, your crew, but you're now representing Maddox and an extension, us. Through your actions. Maddox won't tell you himself, but Spectres are really the only ones to make such a request on these magnitude, much less get it approved. This is a great opportunity for the both of you. Don't waste it.
You're telling me, man. I'm fat and ready and raring to go.
Good.
I love good. I love the law.
Treasurer Mike will discuss further details with you, as will Maddox, I assume, to discuss the weight of the power you now wield. Now, if there's no further business,
I'm gonna hold up my finger. Do I get paid?
yes, you get paid.
How much?
Slap to the back of the head.
As discussed, Treasurer Mike will discuss further details with you.
All right. Okay. Cool. Oh, what about the ankle monitor as we're going out the door?
This meeting is now adjourned.
Can I take it off or do I get to saw it off?
And she fully ignores you as she gets up and leaves, as well as a majority of the both under council and regular council. Maddox is the first one to talk to you guys.
I think that went well.
It could have gone better, but it went well.
I think
yes.
it was great, yeah.
By the way, you totally would have got it unanimous. Rube Sampson just fucking hates me.
That's understandable.
We were in the academy together. He's a little bitch. He's fine.
Telling me.
And also Zal, disfigured, only votes for things that directly improve orc lives or involve orcs in any way. So, if either of you were an orc, we would have gotten 6 out of 1, honestly.
Oh, damn. Oh, I should have, like, fucking done my jacket and turned into an orc before we walked in. You should have told me that.
I mean, we still got to prove, so regardless.
Yeah, but still, we could have got unanimous.
And who walks up to you? Came down from the under council. Is a plasmoid. He's carrying a clipboard. You know, as plasmoids, they're all pretty much copies of each other, because they are birthed as fully grown, as a direct clone as one of their parents. So over time, they've all kind of just became the same guy. Each of them have different skill sets. They were raised differently, obviously, but the base figure of every single plasmoid is about the same.
So if I piss one off, do I piss all of them off?
No, they're still individual people.
Okay.
Plasmoid walks up, like, hello, I'm Treasurer Mike.
I'm gonna shake his hand. I want to shake his hand. I want to know what his hand feels like.
You put your hand out. He puts his hand out. He grabs onto your hand. A thumb forms to form into your hand.
Hell yeah.
I'm both an under council member as well as a treasurer for both the council and the under council. So I'm here to discuss any sort of details of this. We have 20,000 credits for you to purchase a ship. You can hire whoever you want as long as they're being paid a reasonable amount. I don't want you to hire someone for the same amount you bought the ship for. That is not going to fly, but your ship will.
All right, so no
a
gourmet
joke I
chef
tell.
is what you're saying.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So yeah, just normal chef would be fine. You can.
All right.
You'll get wages as well. You're going
Can we
away
go like a cruise ship?
20,000 will get. You have a selection of ships. They're not like you won't be able to get like the most expensive ones, but you'll get some that'll be good for you to use.
Well, you know what this means. It's time for a shopping montage. Bryce, hit the music. It's us going into the dealership trying to find the perfect station.
As you guys jump into a shopping montage, Maddox can't grab you. Not shopping montage quite yet. First, before you go into shopping montage, you can have it in a moment. So I will have to replace your positions on my ship. It's sad. It's gonna be hard. I can't replace you. Whatever.
How about those guys? I pointed just like some random Joe Schmo.
Just like a janitor.
The janitor.
And a guy learning to be a janitor. Like, oh, you use a broom.
That's like heroes to me.
I could use them. But I have 3 names. You could possibly hire your ship if you want. They would, honestly, I would love to have on my ship, but I want you guys to have a good crew because you are technically also on my ship, I guess. So, from my understanding, all 3 of them still live on the Rocket Brawl, so you should be able to find them around here somewhere. Zadali, she's a Leonian barbarian. She's big, she's tough. You guys aren't big or tough, so having her on your team.
I'm big, I'm just not tough.
I'm actually kind of tough. I mean, not physically, but I can lift things.
Well, she's both physically large and strong, and can take
Large and in
hits.
charge, some might even say.
Yeah, she's great. So there's Steve, the Plasmoid Arms Master. He's great with all
He's
weaponry.
Yeah,
Tonber,
preferably.
he is an auto gnome. He's one of the few auto gnome spelljammers, and he's on the Rocket Brawl. So I recommend those 3. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I highly recommend it.
Do we have a full legal precedent to just like abandon them on a planet if we need to find somebody else, or?
I mean, you can keep them on your ship, and then if you need to fire them, you can fire people.
Okay.
But you also need
I don't
to.
know what kind of authority I'm working with here. Actually, what kind of authority are we working with here?
So
Can we arrest people?
I mean, I can't arrest people.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then wait. What if there's criminals?
Well, if there's criminals...
Maddox, we blew a man up.
Yes. I don't arrest people. Wink.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, my man. Fist bump.
After every mission, we're going to just do a quick debrief so the council knows what they're spending their money on. And he realizes now he's talking in a council area. He's like, I'll talk to you more about this later.
Yeah, I should probably leave the fucking council room.
Yeah. So he goes, touches your arms. All right, montage.
All right.
What else do you have?
I got one ship that it's a bit out of date. It's able to fly now. It's not fast, and it's not pretty. Hits a button on the side of it, and as it opens up, you're met with a big old pair of eyes on this. As it opens up
turn around and say,
to
"What's your refund
the
policy?"
biggest turtle you've ever seen in your entire life.
Oh, fuck, it's a turtle ship!
It needs a crew of 16. Let's go get yourself a crew, shall we?
All right, I'm gonna take 1,000 of the money and go gamble it all. See you
The first one you look up is Zadali. She's big. She has a big lion's mane.
Big.
She has a long record on being on council ships. She's just under quad digits for confirmed kills.
Oh my god. All right, I like that. We're gonna circle that one.
There you circle her. Next up is Steve, the Plasmoid Arms Master.
I do like him.
He had record for a while being on different council ships. Then he was on a Spectre ship for a little bit. Then he went quiet for like 6 years. It took a single prison record search to find. Turns out during that 6 years he worked as an assassin.
Do I know him?
11, yeah. You know Steve. He's known as the best sniper without eyes.
Oh, all right. I really like that.
And Tonbert is the Autonome Spelljammer. He's worked on 3 ships. He's been only doing this for about 5 years. The fact that a Autonome could be a Spelljammer at all is amazing. They're not known for doing magic. They're known for being, robots and being very physical. So the fact that he's able to do a magic-based job is already really cool.
I do like having a freak on board.
So looking for 5 people. There is an elven man sitting in front of you. This is for the doctor. This is for the doctor. He's like, I know how some of the human anatomy works. They have several arms, probably on average 2.
Please get out of here, man.
All right, next one. This next one who sits down, as he sits down, the table moves slightly as a minotaur sits in front of you. All right, so he's a bull. I can put band-aids on stuff.
Maybe not for a doctor, but how do you feel about just being a heavy?
I rolled again for maybe a gunner position. He's like, I'm blind in my left eye.
I'll be you a cook.
Yeah, how's your cooking?
I make a mean pot roast.
Oh, fuck yeah, he's our chef.
All right, yeah, fuck it, you're hired, man. You're the chef.
Lancey.
He's gonna be one of those.
Hello.
1 to 6. Choose.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. His name is. His name is Cardor.
Oh, I love him. I love him.
It's a large bugbear.
Ooh, he got long arms.
He came with his own doctor's jacket.
Ooh.
Hello, I am here to serve all nations.
You're hired. I like you. He
Honestly,
sounds
I
like a
like
doctor.
him. We're gonna have this a band of.
I have 2 PhDs. Both of them are in doctoring.
Now he might be overqualified.
All right, Derek. 1 to 6.
We're gonna go with 2.
1, 2. His name is Zahn.
Yeah!
That's cool. That's cool. I like it.
So we got
Doctor's
ourselves a
on.
doctor.
Well, let's look for engineer now.
A
That's
lot of
before you
hair.
for the engineer position is a red-skinned tiefling. They have their horns curled back towards you guys. She says, I've worked on a couple of ships. I haven't been the main engineer on any of them, but I can do the job.
All right, that's good enough.
No.
I was gonna say an orange dragonborn. Is there an orange? It's like, I don't know what I'm applying for.
Have you ever worked with engines, my man?
Fuck it. Look for a heavy. Let's see if he's
this
good as a heavy.
How you doing, combat?
Combat?
How do you do holding your gun?
I mean, if it's in my hand, I can do it.
Okay, fuck it. You're hired. Because I
fuck
like
it.
you.
Yeah. You can spit it.
Christ,
Can
can he be one of our alternates?
A woman sits down. She is about 4 feet tall. She has a nice thick beard. I'm here to be your engineer.
Oh.
I
God,
built the
so
ship with
easy.
my bare hands.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You fight too?
Fuck that. You're hired.
Her name is
With an
Brittlin
ADHD dwarf.
Brood Boots.
Oh no.
That's her full name. All right, we need to get our 2 main gunners now.
Okay.
Gunners.
2 main gunners.
No, I said they don't happen very often. Up front sits a auto gnome, but
Hey!
their feet are just on the edge of the seat. They don't go off of it. They're on top of the seat.
Are you a new gnome or an old gnome?
I feel like I'm pretty new.
All right, that's cool. So how do you fix shit, man? And how do you shoot? No, wait, we
Well,
don't need to fix it.
we're mostly looking for shooting right now.
Yeah, how do you shoot?
I usually shoot with a gun, I think.
Okay,
Oh.
no, he doesn't know what he's doing.
I just saw an open chair here.
What if we
Should I move?
I'm gonna whisper to my robot to help him get out the chair and go about his way.
Oh no! Thank you. You must be a new one. He pats it on the head. Next person is sitting in front of you is a lizard folk. It's like
Ever shot
a
anything?
salamander man. What's a gun?
get out of here?
God,
Sitting in front of you is another bugbear.
I like bugbears.
Do you know what this is? I'm just gonna pull my gun.
And he gets up and runs away.
All right, cool.
God.
He knew what it was. He knew what it was.
They're about 4 feet tall. They sit down and immediately put their feet up on the table, like cross their legs.
Well, get out of here.
A elven woman sits down. Hello. I heard you guys need some help.
You ever killed anything?
Describe thing.
Anything, everything. We're probably
Preferably
gonna be
things
killing
that attack you, not for fun.
Oh, for
Yeah.
fun. Oh, for fun. Legally.
No, not for fun.
Yeah, for
Legally, all of it was in defense.
Perfect. I actually
yeah.
like that answer.
Yeah, I do too. You know what? You're hired on those grounds alone.
You just met. Her name is Shaylana. She goes by Shay.
Okay.
Okay.
I like that. Yeah.
Halfling sits down. It's the same guy. He has his feet on the table, on the ground this time. He's like, "Fine, I'll play ball."
First impressions are everything, man.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Don't call us. We'll call you.
Yeah. We'll get back.
You don't even have my name.
We'll get back.
We're sitting in the same bar. We don't find someone, we will come find you.
Fine, I'll be over there drinking. He gets up. He leaves the gun behind. Oh, sorry. Grabs that gun, puts it away. The female orc sits down. She has an eye patch over both eyes.
How are you
Ah!
with... Hello, over here. How are you with like punching things? You ever punched anything?
My bones are made of glass.
All right,
Okay.
get out of here.
A dragonborn sits down in front of you. It's a black dragonborn.
Ooh, that's good for our diversity. board.
Yeah.
Iron.
That's that.
We are hiring. How good are you with guns?
I was born shooting guns.
See, I like
Shot
this
my
guy.
parents.
I do too.
Hey,
Oh!
that on
I like him.
on what grounds?
Actually,
Fence.
Evan.
Okay.
I like him.
You shot him right next to the fence. Gotcha.
How old were you?
2.
Oh,
They were my
him.
3rd and 4th kills.
Oh,
I like this guy.
I do too. All right.
His name is Venkarish.
Oh, I like that. Vin Diesel.
As you're gathering the crew, they're actually starting to. You're able to bring the ship out of the hangar. You legitimately dock it, so it grabs onto its legs come down very stiffly.
Oh God.
And grabs onto the stick, so it's
Oh.
attached. And you start
Weird.
getting supplies and stuff put on it.
Wait, is it like straight up and down, or are we just like on the tip of it?
So the ship is straight up and down now on a stick, but it's so far out the gravity feels the same. As your ship is being loaded with supplies, you meet for the first time Zadali, Steve, and Tonbar. Zadali walks up. She has a long mane. She is ripped as all hell.
Hell yeah.
You can see even underneath her spacesuit, you can see the bulging muscles. It's good to meet you. I assume you are Captain Moswin and Captain Lulu.
Yes, I am head captain Moswin.
Yeah, he drives.
With my co-captain Lulu.
Yep.
I'm Zadali.
You know it.
I served a bit with Maddox on a number of ships.
How many people can fit in each room, like sleeping wise?
I think they're bunk beds for the most part in this. Just you guys would have your own 2 rooms, and otherwise
Call
stated.
7.
Yeah, the 7 is the captain's quarters. You guys would have the Spelljammer's quarters and the captain's quarters. Everyone else would be in the crew quarters.
Does 3 have a window? It looks like 7 has a window.
Does 1 have chairs or like a bench of some sort?
The
I can
bridge?
sit in? Yeah, does the bridge
Yeah.
have a sitting area? Okay, I don't need a sleeping quarters then. I'm gonna stay in my chair.
It is an honor to work on the ship with you guys. I hope we can figure out what is ever happening.
Yeah, I saw that kill count, and let's get those numbers up. Let's pump those numbers up. Good to meet you. Handshake.
She shakes your hand. It is a very strong handshake.
Ow.
Well, if this is a Maddox mission, don't worry, those numbers will go up.
Hey, that's what you're hired for.
Then you meet Steve. You meet
Steve.
you met Steven. Yeah, you meet Steven mostly in passing. As he walks up, he has a huge sniper on his back. He has like several guns like holstered along his sides. He walks up. Nice to meet you.
Hey, Steve, you remember me? We were in prison together like a long time ago.
I remember you.
He's the gelatinous cute. He's the slime, right?
Yeah. So every plasmoid is named just generic white guy name. If you hear generic white guy name, it's a plasmoid.
Nice to see you again, Steve. Hope to really get to know you this time, my man.
Yeah. And he looks over at Moswin. He puts his hands out to shake yours.
I go for it, but with one of my little hands.
As your little hand approaches, as his hand gets smaller to grasp your hand properly.
Yeah, I was curious if that would happen. I was actually curious what would happen with that.
I'm Steve. They call
Nice to
me
meet
the best sniper without eyes, because you see, there's like 2 bulbs come out, don't have eyes. I'll find my quarters. If you need shooting, you know where to find me. And he just kind of walks by. He's walking by you. I'll have you both make insight checks just real quick.
Insight.
19.
19?
20.
20.
That's actually pretty good rolling right there.
You both realize he's trying his fucking hardest to seem cool as hell.
Oh.
Yeah.
And as he's walking by, you see he's struggling carrying all those fucking guns right now.
Fuck. Steve, the armory's down the way there.
Don't worry, I would have found it.
Okay, Steve.
I love the emphasis when he talks.
Yeah.
And the last one you meet is Tonbar. He's Again, about 2.5, 3 feet tall. He clanks his way up to you guys. Nice to meet you. I'm Tombar.
Nice. Yes.
Hey, Tombar. You the flying guy? You gonna be flying for
Yeah, I'm a
us?
flying guy. I can fly.
Hell yeah, Tombar.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have my little robot show him to the flying room.
And he every autognome you've seen does that weird waddle because none of them really have knees. All of them just like clanking the entire way.
I'm just gonna hear that in the ship all the time.
And sitting in, I'll give you the visual of him sitting in the Spelljammer chair, because the Spelljammer chair is a floating chair in this spot. It just emanates just this magical power around it, and he plops his little metal butt in the middle of it. It is about 4 times his size, and he's like a stuffed animal in this big old chair. As he passes and goes on the ship, Max walks up to you guys. Got your ship?
Yeah, look, we got a fucking wicked deal on this.
I heard it's massive. Big fan.
Yeah, it's great. It goes underwater. This shit's fucking great.
Yeah.
Do we know that? Do we know it goes underwater?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good catch.
Yeah, literally, because it goes underwater. Oh.
Yeah, oh. So, the next leg of this mission is we have, as you heard, Lumina,
Oh yeah, we're all
Atlas
now.
Station, Shepherd Station. I'll take the Moon Dancer, head on out to Shepherd Station. You guys get out to Lumina, scout it out. Tell me what you find afterwards.
Okay.
God,
I'm gonna
you
kill
have-
things.
Do you have any questions about doing any of this?
I mean, are we killing the shit we find, or are we waiting for backup? What's happening?
As the captains of this ship, you got to do what you got to do to survive.
Okay.
You
kill
are.
everything.
If it means it's threatening your team, you got to do it.
Okay.
If you need need help with any questions, you can call me at all whenever you need to.
Can I just can I just call it to like talk, chat?
if you want.
Okay,
Whatever.
great.
It's not because I know you guys were kind of tossed into this really quickly, and
I'm
I
on
know
probation.
yeah, and the fact they proved you at all is amazing.
It's surprising.
Yeah. I thought that was going to be the deciding thing against it, but here we are. Now you got a big turtle.
Hell yeah.
It's a big badass turtle.
It is a big badass turtle. I'm kind of
Can we call
jealous.
it that? BBT?
The BBT. The BBT.
Yeah.
You can workshop that.
Yeah, we're gonna workshop.
All right. So do that. Let me know. Stay safe. Don't die.
You two medics. Friendly, true handshake this time.
Grabs your
Both
your
hands.
both hands.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a weird way to. I guess
No,
we can
we'll
do
do. No, we're gonna do the predator handshake where we both fucking.
Yeah, forearm thing.
Yeah. There,
Fucking
yeah.
hell.
And he does pull you into like a hard hug.
Yeah.
He goes up to you too, Mosman. Puts his hand out.
It goes in with the little hand.
He grabs your little hand. He pulls you into a hug as well.
No.
I know you hate it.
Just embrace it, man. Just embrace.
You guys, like I told you, you're leaders now.
Totally.
I trust you guys fully. I would say don't do what I would do, but I would do a lot of shit. So,
We blew up a planet.
we blew up a planet. I killed a man with my teeth.
Yeah.
Didn't tell you about that
And a
one.
mummy.
Yeah.
And a mummy. You killed a mummy with your teeth too,
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
That was pretty rad.
I try to avoid, obviously, the obvious stuff. Avoid Wildspace as much as you can. If you gotta go in, you gotta go in. But be careful.
We got a
what you
big
do.
turtle. We'll probably be pretty okay. Unless there's like a
Yeah,
big demon in there or something.
I mean,
that'll
there
eat
are in Wildspace there are starred dragons, so be
it.
careful.
All right. Yeah, that'll probably.
Yeah, don't fuck.
We got great gunners though. Have you met the crew? They're
I saw
killer,
some of
man.
them. Yeah,
Literally,
I mean,
killers.
You took my recommendations.
Yeah, that guy killed his parents. At the age of 2.
He looks over at him.
Black dragon.
Yeah,
He seems pretty edgy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I know, he's great.
Yeah. I think we were talking about it before. When it comes down to it, if you gotta do something that seems a little illegal,
Wink.
I mean, there's no one here. Illegal.
I would never do anything illegal.
Not whatsoever.
Smile.
And just look shifty both ways.
If you gotta do it quick, if it's gonna be quick, then do it. If it's gonna be, I'm gonna set up a drug mastermind, then don't. Okay? I can cover for you a bit. Not, all 10 yards.
Alright. No, needlessly slaughtering civilians or anything like that.
That sort of stuff.
That's fair.
If you're like, this galaxy would be better if this person was dead, that's paperwork. I can toss it in there, it'll be fine.
Yeah. Alright.
So, I'll keep you updated if anything happens. I'll call you. Call me afterwards. We'll talk. Figure out what the next steps are. Stay safe. Don't become flying blood. Yeah.
Preferably not. Yeah, I would rather not be, honestly.
All right. I'll take the moon answer and head out to Lumina. Let me know what you find.
Love you, Maddox!
As he
Stay back!
does a little fucking fist bump in the air as he's walking away. He sees another double doors. He throws them open. He doesn't walk through. He just throws them open and walks away from them.
All right, new montage. Mosquin to whatever we're gonna call this.
So, as you guys are actually having a conversation about this, as you make your way up to the bridge, you see Tonbar is in his seat. He's like, all right, captains, I think we're ready.
Alrighty, let's get this ball rolling.
Last thing I do, but while we're fucking around, is I'm gonna go back and keep working on my fucking, what you call it, my fucking
hook shot.
Yeah, whatever that's called.
As you get to the bridge, you're like, I should probably do this. As you turn to leave, you feel the ship detach from the pole.
I just fall flat.
So you stumble for a moment, and you look back up as the gigantic turtle takes flight for a moment and turns, and you feel the thruster sitting as fires off into space.
Hell yeah. Oh, can I go look at my room before we end?
God.
I wanted to end on the ship taking off, you son of a
bitch. Fuck you! This is a post-credit sequence.
No, Lancy, it could be the opening for the next time we play.
Alright.
You're awesome. You're awesome.
And that's where we're gonna end.